we are going to take a look at Pythagorean Theorem, and though you should be already quite familiar with it, the learning target is being able to use it hopefully faster by the time we get done with this. So the idea, hide myself so you see the picture and get the visual. The idea is if I solve the Pythagorean theorem for the hypotenuse for C, if that is my variable, if I solve for that first, all I have to do is some quick math at the end with a calculator to find out what the length of the hypotenuse is. So we know to get C by itself, we have to cancel out squaring. The inverse of squaring is square rooting. So ultimately, the square root of the leg squared, the A, which on this picture would be 12, and the B, which would be 8 on the diagram, both of those are going to get squared. So I'm either doing mental math or grabbing my calculator. 12 squared is 12 times 12, it's 144. 8 times 8 is 64, so 8 squared is 64. And then 144 and 64, if I grab my calculator or do the mental math, is square root of 208. That is my C there. If I actually grab a calculator and square root 208, I get a number that would round to approximately 14.42. So now let's go apply that to the Khan Academies you're going to be asked to attempt. Right now, the hypotenuse is the missing thing. So in the end, we know that hypotenuse has to be bigger than either of those legs. It has to be some number bigger than 6. So ultimately, I need to do 6 squared plus 2 squared inside a square root. The mental math for this is really quite easy. 6 times 6 is 36. 2 times 2 is 4. 36 plus 4 is the square root of 40. And then just to kind of confirm that that number's in the ballpark, if I take 40 and square root it, I get 6.32. I know that x had to be bigger than 6. So the only answer choice that is reasonable, square root of 32 would be smaller. It would be 5 point something. 8 would be too big because 6 plus 2 is not even bigger than 8, and 12 also would be too big. So square root of 40 is the only answer, even close, in the right ballpark. Hope this video helps. Please give this Khan Academy a try and keep progressing towards the at the end of the week.